thousand a night in the studio. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The whole BMF wave was really major back then. So it was really like an inspiration to a real hustler. You was inspired by another nigga getting money. You weren't hating like now. Like niggas be damn near hating now. Back then, you seen a nigga get money, you wanted to get money. I used to want to be fat. I mean, all the fat niggas used to have big old chain, big ass chain, sit on their stomach. You know what I'm saying? Jump in a foreign car. I'm a fat ass nigga with a big ass bag. You know what I mean? Because I just was intrigued by niggas going out their way to get it. And some didn't make it, some went to jail, some died, some made it out. You looking at somebody that made it out.
Talk about that sound of trap music and what it did for culture. You know what I'm saying? For coming from a lifestyle and a hustle and getting some paper to influencing culture musically.
A lot of our music came personally from me. I feel like it came from like Memphis. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us was like intrigued with that Memphis music. I remember like not being able to drive and being on the west side, like off by the west end, and just a nigga pulling up on me playing 8-ball and MJG. I'm walking in a burp. So I'm like, Shawty, what that is? He like, 8-ball MJG. Shawty just swerving off on me, you know what I mean? So, you know, a lot of, you know, back then a lot of people thought, you know, Miami and Atlanta was known for like booty music or something like that, when really people had like storylines and concepts over the music, you know what I'm saying? It was good when Outkast started really rapping. And then, like I said, when you had street guys getting on, whether they be, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, Shawty Low. You know, a few of these cats really was in the streets putting in work, like, and so, you know, Gucci Man, you know what I'm saying, his whole campaign, like, niggas really was touching pace and really was hustling and busting moves. So you really congratulated the next fella because you knew that they was solid. You knew they came from the bottom. You knew they read up before. Y'all might have read up with the same person or something like that. That's how small the city of Atlanta was, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us worked in the same little markets and shit like that. And so the music started just shaping the city. It started shaping pop culture. You know what I'm saying? People started getting addicted. It's like when you go to the zoo. You look at the tigers and the lions and shit, but you're not gonna take none of them home. That's what it is with them pretty girls. And everybody that like listen to the music, like I want to listen to it. I don't know if I want to like be that close to it. And then it became an epidemic to where they wanted to like, you know, all the good girls in school. You know what it was? They wanted to be around the bad boys. They wanted to be around the gangsters. They wanted to be around the hustlers. We knew we had that lunch money.
So what you coming from hustling, getting how you live, and going to making music, how did it feel when your music first started impacting culture and you first started seeing people respond to your music?
I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to tell you the truth, man, I had been working so long on my music. I had been praying so long to be successful that when it started happening, I kind of couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And you can ask like a lot of my friends. I was way more like cockier when I didn't have as much money and when I wasn't as successful. But when I got successful, I started getting more nervous. I started being like, man, I don't know, man, this might be a trick, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I mean? I just had that feeling like, you know what I'm saying, he could, you know, maybe try to pull it up on, you know, pull the success away from under me, when really that never was going to happen, that this was just a calling that was meant for me, and it was meant to happen when the time was right. And so, you know, it's no secret that people knew I was signed under Luda. I was signed under Shaka and, you know, Jeff, and I learned a lot in that situation. But even in that situation, when I was with DTP, I sold packs. That's what I did. I sold packs out of my foreign car. I still wanted to feel good like anybody else. I still wanted to be appreciated for my work, but I didn't feel like I was getting paid for my work. And I took chances. I took penitentiary chances. I took chances that could have took me away from my family. So that's what made me like the kind of individual I am. I'm already an only child. You know, I already don't have a problem not fucking with people. But when I go through experiences that really like make me have thicker skin, I learn from them, I build from them, and I just use it as like an ingredient to shape me as a person. And so when I started hearing my music, I was still hustling. But I was getting booked. You know what I mean? I like to think I'm one of the illest entertainers out here, one of the best entertainers that do what I do. So people like to see me on stage. And I just started, you know, I went through 3 minivans before I got a tour bus. But, I just started getting booked. I started getting appreciated outside the city of Atlanta. Then I started being like, this is some shit. And I never forget, I went to Chicago one time and I had a show with Twister. I'll never forget. And I'm a fan of Twister. And so they was telling me that I was going to go on after Twister. And I was like, how the hell we going to do that? Now, that's Twister. You know what I'm saying? So they were like, whatever part of Illinois I was in, they was like, they fuck with you up here. And, you know, I've been fucking with Cat One, who's from Chicago for so long. So I got some little connects up there. And I remember going on stage and this girl grabbed my hand and I put this on everything. This little motherfucker wouldn't let my hand go to save her life, right? So I said, oh, me, this motherfucker. And I just really never looked back. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of this shit from just really Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Wayne was a nigga that supported me in every way he could. In every way. Not just musically, if I had something that he needed or wanted, he supported me. And I just remember just watching Wayne sell 1 million records in a week and still be in the studio when he gets good news. And I remember having a studio that I was only trapping out of. And I said, I'm not using my studio for the right thing. It's not for the real purpose. And I started rapping every night instead of trapping every night. I literally woke up and went cold turkey. Told niggas I didn't have the bag no more. I don't want to do that. And I think it was one of the best decisions I made in my whole life.
Who are some of the producers that help form your sound, making your music?
Some of the producers that I've been messing with since day one is like you know, Mike Wills, Zaytoven, Mike Wills, Zaytoven, Shorty Red, Lex Luger, Southside, a lot of these guys, DJ Chunk, you know, even Manny Fresh in his own way, he had a sound.